They called it the wilderness years, the trials, the headlines, the severed contracts, the endless social media discourse. For a moment in time, it seemed as though one of Hollywood's most enigmatic figures had been permanently exiled from the kingdom he helped build. The industry had turned its back, the scripts had stopped coming, and the public was divided. But Hollywood loves a comeback story almost as much as it loves a scandal. Welcome back. It is February 8th, 2026. The dust has settled, the ink has dried on new contracts, and Johnny Depp is no longer hiding in the shadows. In fact, he is everywhere. From a gritty film set in the United Kingdom to the neon-soaked streets of Tokyo, and soon to the massive rock arenas of Europe, Depp is orchestrating a multi-front return to the public eye. This isn't just about getting a job, it's about rebuilding a legacy. This year, we're seeing a Johnny Depp who is unrecognizable, quite literally, in a new Dickens adaptation. We are seeing a reunion with his oldest cinematic ally, Penélope Cruz. We are seeing the rock star, the painter, and yes, we are still hearing the whispers of a certain pirate. Tonight, we are doing a deep dive. We are peeling back the layers of the makeup, the music, and the rumors. This is the definitive status report on Johnny Depp in 2026. Let's begin with the project that has the industry holding its breath. Currently, in the UK, cameras are rolling on Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another Christmas Carol. We've seen it done by everyone from Alistair Sim to the Muppets. It feels like a safe, almost tired choice. But this production, slated for November 2026, is positioning itself as something entirely different. This isn't the Disney-fied version filled with singing vegetables or light-hearted morality tales. This is dark, prosthetic-heavy character work, the kind Depp used to be famous for before the Jack Sparrow caricature took over. The photos that leaked from the set last week were genuinely shocking. We're not talking about a little bit of aging makeup. We're talking about a complete physical transformation. He's sporting long gray mutton chop sideburns, a prosthetic nose that changes his entire profile, and a heavy, paunch-faced look. If you didn't know it was Johnny Depp, you wouldn't know it was Johnny Depp. And that might be the point. For the last decade, Depp became bigger than his characters. When you watched a movie, you were watching Johnny Depp playing a character. The scarf, the jewelry, the mannerisms, they often bled through. With Ebenezer, he's disappearing. He's forcing the audience to look past the celebrity and see the actor. He's not doing this alone. He's starring alongside Andrea Riseborough, who plays the ghost of Christmas Past, and the legendary Ian McKellen as Jacob Marley. That is a heavyweight cast. You don't get Ian McKellen to sign on for a vanity project or a quick cash grab. His presence lends the film a gravity that Depp desperately needs right now. There is a lot riding on this. Industry insiders are calling this his reliability test. The budget is significant. The release window, November, is prime Oscar bait territory. The studios are watching closely. Can he promote this film? Can he sit in the interview chair and talk about the work rather than the noise? Can he show up to set on time every day and deliver? Furthermore, the meta-narrative is impossible to ignore. Scrooge is a man who is written off by society, who has hardened his heart, and who has to undergo a painful spiritual journey to be welcomed back into the fold. It's the perfect role for Depp right now. If he nails this, if he delivers a performance that reminds people of Black Mass or Finding Neverland, he changes the conversation from scandal to talent. He reminds the world why they fell in love with him in the first place, not because of the tabloids, but because of what he can do when the camera rolls. While Ebenezer is the prestige play designed to win back the critics, Depp hasn't abandoned the commercial thrill ride. We need to talk about Day Drinker. This project, which wrapped principal photography late last year and is currently deep in post-production, is arguably his most commercial popcorn movie attempt in years. It's an action thriller, and the hook isn't just the plot, it's the partner, Penélope Cruz. This is a smart, calculated move. Depp and Cruz have incredible chemistry. They proved it in Blow, creating one of the most iconic on-screen couples of the early 2000s. They proved it again in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. But more importantly, Cruz is one of the few A-list stars who never wavered in her public support of him. Reuniting with her gives the project an immediate stamp of approval from the Hollywood elite. It signals to the industry that he is not radioactive. He is still a peer to the best in the business. The plot of Day Drinker sounds like a throwback to 90s noir. Cruz plays a cruise ship bartender. Depp is the mysterious, titular day drinker who sits at her bar. Naturally, they both get tangled in a criminal underbelly. It's The Thin Man meets John Wick. And let's be honest, seeing Depp in a modern setting, holding a gun and a glass of whiskey, wearing a suit rather than a pirate hat or a top hat, it's refreshing. It grounds him. For years, Depp has hidden behind heavy makeup, the Mad Hatter, Tonto, Grindelwald, Sparrow. Day Drinker strips that away. It relies on his charisma, his screen presence, and his ability to carry an action scene. This film is likely targeting a late 2026 or early 2027 release, and it's going to test his box office draw in the action genre. Can he still open a movie on his name alone? That's the question Day Drinker will answer. It's a two-pronged attack. Ebenezer for the critics, Day Drinker for the fans. Part 3. The Rockstar, Hollywood Vampires 2026. If the film sets are his workplace, the stage is his playground, and in summer 2026, the playground is opening up across Europe. The Hollywood Vampires, the supergroup featuring Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper, and Aerosmith's Joe Perry, have officially announced their return. People used to roll their eyes at actor-musicians. It's usually seen as a vanity project, a midlife crisis played out on a Fender Stratocaster. But the vampires have been around long enough now to earn some genuine stripes. This isn't just Depp playing covers in a garage. They are playing the O2 in London. They're hitting Manchester, Glasgow, and major arenas in Germany and Italy. For someone who has only seen Depp in movies, the vibe of these shows is jarring. On stage, he's not the lead. Alice Cooper is the frontman, commanding the crowd with his legendary theatrics. Joe Perry is the lead guitarist, shredding through solos. Depp is the rhythm guitarist and backing vocalist, occasionally singing lead on a Bowie cover or one of their originals. He seems more comfortable there than anywhere else. He's just one of the guys. The band offers him a shield. In a movie, the camera is zoomed in on his micro-expressions. If the movie fails, it's Depp's movie bombed. On tour, he's part of a wall of sound. It's loud, it's sweaty, it's classic rock. And the timing is crucial. This tour kicks off in August 2026. This means he'll be visible, interacting with thousands of fans every night right before the promotional cycle for Ebenezer begins. It keeps his fan base energized. It generates content on TikTok and Instagram, clips of him smiling, playing guitar, looking cool, rather than clips of him looking like a celebrity in crisis. And let's not forget, the tickets went on sale in January and they are moving. The demand is there. The European fan base in particular has remained incredibly loyal throughout everything. This tour is essentially a victory lap for them, a way for Depp to say thank you without having to say a word. While the band rocks Europe, Depp's quieter, more introspective side is currently on display in Japan. We often forget that Depp started as a musician, became an actor, but has always been a painter. Right now, in Tokyo, an exhibition titled A Bunch of Stuff is running until May 6, 2026. This is a fascinating pivot. He's sold art before. His Friends and Heroes collection sold out in hours and made millions. But this exhibition is different. It's described as an immersive experience. The title, A Bunch of Stuff, is classic Depp, self-deprecating, shrugging off the seriousness of it, yet hiding something deeper. The exhibition features never-before-seen paintings, personal artifacts, and large-scale installations. It's analyzing his own creative process. By putting this in Tokyo, he's tapping into a market that treats him like royalty. The Japanese appreciation for his aesthetic, the boho chic, the jewelry, the outsider art style, is massive. But beyond the location, it diversifies his portfolio. He's not just an actor waiting for a script, he's a creator. Whether it's directing his film Modi, which we saw hit the festival circuit recently, or curating this gallery, he's reclaiming his agency. He is saying, I create things and people buy them. It's a powerful message to the studios. I am a brand, with or without you. I don't need a green light to be relevant. We cannot finish this report without addressing the elephant in the room, or rather, the sparrow. It is 2026. We have heard the rumors for years. He's back, he's out, $300 million, alpacas. What is the actual reality of Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Here is the reality. Confusion. Disney is moving forward with something, we know that, but as of February 2026, Johnny Depp has not signed a contract to star in Pirates 6. Jerry Bruckheimer has famously stated he wants Depp back. He's the producer. He knows Depp is the franchise. He knows that a Pirates movie without Jack Sparrow is a risky gamble. But the decision isn't Jerry's alone. It's Disney's executives. And right now, the strongest rumor, and I stress rumor, is a soft reboot. Think of it like Creed or Star Wars: The Force Awakens. You bring in a new, younger cast, maybe you